Alright, SlimmBob here. Time for another review. This time a film. Film I've just watched. Literally, I've just watched it, done review straight off. And now my brother has a love film account. And I've not actually reviewed any love films, but this one I am. And it's called... Fucking, I'm getting this out. It's called... The Resident. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, blooming Christopher Lee's on front. He's hardly in this film. It should be the other guy. Him who plays John Winchester in Supernatural. Now, this is actually a Hammer film, which I love Hammer films, so, you know, since they've started doing films again, they had like a 30-year gap, Hammer. And the last Hammer film I saw was Let Me In, and that were really good. So it was good to see another Hammer film. So is it any good? It's alright. It kinda has, on front here it's got like 4-star reviews. It's not that good. I don't think it's that good. It's kind of weird. I don't think it don't really know what it wants to be. It starts off and it's just kind of, it's a fucking romance film to start off with. Basically, it's about this woman. She's moving house. She's like split up with her boyfriend or husband. In fact, we never fucking find out, do we, if they were married or not? that's great, isn't it? So she splits up with some bloke, and because he like cheated on her, and she moves into this apartment that's very cheap, and John Winchester, he's the owner of this place, and he lives with his granddad, Christopher Lee, who puts on this fucking ridiculous American accent, and it just, every time he spoke, I just had to laugh, because he can't have Christopher Lee, Sir Christopher Lee, with an American accent. It's just wrong. But yeah, so it starts off and that's what it's about, and stuff happens. It's not supernatural. It turns out that John Winchester's a nutter, right? And he's spying on her. He like sets up, he's like, you know, being right pervy and stuff. And he's like watching her in her sleep and things. And stuff escalates as it does. And yeah, basically it's kind of like the first part of Psycho, you know, until the deaths, you know what I mean? Before the deaths, that's what this film is. And for most of it, I've got to say, fucking first hour, it's really slow. Like, I don't mind slow films. Like Alien 1, I fucking love Alien 1, that's a right slow film. But this is slow. I mean, I think what it is, it's not just that, it's the fact that he doesn't do anything. You know, like John Winchester, he just kind of looks at her and he's like sets up these room, you know, like, oh wait, he's got these peepholes all the way around room. Yeah, it's like in fucking Psycho. It's the same as Psycho, but I wasn't convinced that he was a nutter, which, until like an hour into it. Climax is a bit anticlimactic, but the whole build, everything in that last half hour is just really good. So, yeah, I don't really want to say much else about it. I just felt like making a video, because I haven't made one in a while. I've been very busy, like, with band and stuff. And the fact that all my mates are going back to uni, so I've tried to cram in seeing them, you know, before they leave. So, yeah. But, yeah, this film, I'd see it, I don't know. There's better stuff out there. If you're stuck for choice, I'd see it. I'd give it... it's hard. The first half, I'd give 2. Because he doesn't do anything spectacular. He doesn't pull off that... Thing is, you know, when he's talking to her, this woman that he's obsessed with, when he's talking to her, he's a really nice bloke. And when he's kind of on his own, I do not see him as a nutter, if you know what I mean. You know, in Psycho, he's a fucking nutter, innit? And it's so obvious when he's not being charming. Alright, look at Dexter, right? Dexter's same. Obviously all in, you know, monologues help with that, but, you know, this doesn't pull that off well enough, I don't think. And he does this weird thing, in the start, the narrative follows a woman for like the first 20 minutes. Then the rest of the film kind of follows the bloke. Well, it doesn't, does it? It follows him up to that hour point, and then it switches back, and it's kind of confusing, that. Well, it's not confusing, it's just a bit disjointed. That might just be me. But I'd say this is worth seeing, just for that last half hour. Because there's a particular bit in that last half hour that it really, yeah, got me pumping completely. There's involving security footage, and it's just really good to it's just great, that realisation stuff, it's great. So yeah, the last half hour, I'd see this film just for the last half hour, and this might seem generous considering I've not really said really good about it, but I'm giving it 3 stars, or 3 fingers, just because of that last half hour. If you can get through the first hour, that's a bit, you're not quite sure where it's leading, but that last half hour, some good, great suspenseful horror, and it's very enjoyable, and that's where his performance comes in. I've got to think of his name. Jeffrey D. Morgan, that's where his performance comes in. John Winchester, I'm just fucking calling him John Winchester. That's when you see him as a nutter, and it's great to see that. So, give it a chance. It'll like a £5 or something, it'd be well worth your time. It's a good film. You can get past the first hour, but that might just be me. But yeah, this is SlimmBob. Thanks for watching. Oh, goodbye.